Morning, my dear friends. I am Sodhin here with you. Today, let's go a drive around Bangalore. Hi. Now time is around 6:30 in the morning. I am just going for a morning walk to Cubbonpark. One of the most welcoming cities, making everyone feels like at home. Bangalore, the Silicon Valley of India. Do you know why Bangalore is called as Silicon Valley of India or IT capital of India? Bangalore is located on the top of Mysuru Plateau. It emerged as the IT hub in the 1980s and quickly became the leader in IT industry in India. In the United States, Silicon Valley is the major hub for IT companies. Since Bangalore is the major hub for IT companies, it becomes known as the Silicon Valley of India. As a demographically diverse city, Bangalore is the second fastest growing major metropolis in India. Bangalore has one of the most highly educated workforce in the world. So many of them have the confusion about the name of the city. Somebody calls Bangalore and some calls Bengaluru. Actually, on 11th December 2005, Government of Karnataka announced that it had accepted a proposal by U.R. Anandamurthy to rename Bangalore to Bengaluru. On 27th September 2006, BBMP, Brihat Bengaluru Mahanagarapalike, passed a resolution to implement the proposed name change. The Government of Karnataka accepted the proposal and it was decided to officially implement in the name change from 1st November 2006. The Bangalore city founded by Kembagowda in 1537. Kembagowda visualized building a city that would house a military cantonment, water tank, temple and provide employment to tradesmen. And he approached the Vijayanagara king for the requested permission and laid the foundation for what would become Bangalore city in 1532. In 1537, built a mud fort and transferred his capital to this new town, christening it Bangalore. The city had 8 access gates, wide roads, and the settlement spread across present-day Avenue Road, Ulsur, Yelanga, KR Market, and Malleshwaram. Agriculturists and traders operated their business without fear under Kembagowda's reign. British connection with Bangalore began in 1809 when they established a cantonment here for stationing their troops. Soon Bangalore began to grow and within a century was ranked next to the Madras among the cities of South India. We just reached Cubbonpark gate. I think there is no parking here. Let's go to the next gate. Just check out the beauty of these roads. Completely covered with trees. Such a nice experience while driving through these roads. While entering Cubbonpark, you will get a map. You can check the places where you want to go. Cubbonpark, officially called Sri Chamarajendra Park, is a landmark lung area of Bangalore city. This historic park situated in the heart of the city in the central administrative area. It covered an area of 100 acres, 0.40 km square, and subsequent expansion has taken place and the area reported now is about 300 acres, that is 1.2 km square. This park has a history over 100 years. It was established in the year 1870 by Sri John Maid, who was the acting commissioner of Mysuru. The vast landscape of the park was conceived by Major General Richard Sankey, who was the engineer of the state. As a mark of honor to Sri John Mead, the park was initially named as Mead's Park and subsequently it was called the Cubbonpark. Since the inception of the park, it was developed and improved by adding new structure and features. In the year 1927, the park was officially renamed as Sri Chamrajendra Park. You can see hundreds of pigeons over there. You can feed them. Here you can experience the green Bangalore with abundance of trees. This place is perfect for morning walk and some fresh air into the breathe. The park is accessible from MG Road, Kasturba Road, Hundson Circle and Ambedkar Vidhi. The motorable road which run through the park are allowed for light motor vehicle only. The park is open to the public at all time, but the roads around the park are closed for traffic from 5 am to 8 am to provide more safety and fresh environment for morning walkers. Here you can see a quaint red building. It is the State Central Library. While the library is quite striking with its Gothic style architecture and mind-boggling number of books, it continues to serve as a reference library with no borrowing allowed. The colonial beauty was constructed in 1908 in memory of Sri Sheshadri Iyer, who was the Diwan of Mysore, for his service and allegiance to British Raj. It began functioning as a public library with 4,750 books and 215 members in the year 1915. Around 450 to 500 people visit this library every day. Housing more than 3 lakh books, around 300 periodical and newspapers. It also has a section of rare volumes. Currently, the library timing are from 8:30 am to 7:30 pm and it remains closed on Mondays, second Tuesday and other government holidays. Lush greenery welcomes any visitor entering Cubbonpark through any of the approaches. Many indigenous and exotic botanical species are found here. The park has around 6,000 plants. This is the one of the parks coming under the provision of the Preservation Act 1975. So friends, I want to tell you that just come out from the home and feel the freshness of nature. Due to the human activities, we don't know how long we can enjoy these. So don't waste your time and explore the beauty of this world. Just look at the left side. You can see an old police station. Which was made in 1910 to watch over the statue of Queen Victoria. The guard room gradually gained the status of a full-fledged police station as Indian freedom fighters intensified their non-violent struggle against the British. About 30% of the city was then under the jurisdiction of this police station. Now I am just going to show you a wonderful architecture. Just look at the right side. That is Vidhan Soudha in Bangalore. Opposite to which you can see Dr. B.R. Ambedkar metro station. You can easily reach here by using the metro. Vidhan Soudha is the seat of the state legislature of Karnataka. From this junction, left side you will get Cubbonpark gate and right side Vidhan Soudha. It counts amongst the most impressive as well as the most magnificent building in the Bangalore city. The construction of Vidhan Soudha was completed in 1956. Kengal Hanumantayya, who was the second CM of Karnataka, is credited with conception and construction of Vidhan Soudha. Bangalore boasts of exquisite Dravidian architecture. The big gate in front of you is Raj Bhavan. You can see the high security. The city enjoys a pleasant and salubrious climate throughout the year. The tree-lined streets, numerous parks and abundant greenery have led to it being called as the Garden City of India. Bangalore's reputation as the Garden City of India began in 1927 with the Silver Jubilee celebration of the rule of Krishnaraja Vadiyar, who was the 24th Maharaja of Kingdom of Mysuru. There are several projects such as the construction of parks, public buildings and hospital were instituted the improvement of the city. This is the heart of the city, MG Road or Mahatma Gandhi Road, one of the busiest roads in Bangalore. It is a hub of recreational and commercial activity in the city, swarming with people at almost all the time. It was known as the South Paradise during the pre-independence era, but was renamed as Mahatma Gandhi Road or MG Road on 26 February 1948. On your left, you will get a wonderful walkway with completely decorated with flowers and plants. Above glass building is the MG Road metro station. Nowadays, an average of about 25,000 commuters use this metro regularly. This is Brigade Road, one of the busiest shopping area and biggest commercial center in Bangalore. There are a slew of pubs and restaurants to walk into. It has also been a New Year celebration hub in the city for many years. We can say that the said road has its own history to tell. During the pre-independence period, the place has witnessed a lot of things. You can feel it, but can hardly find a trace of it. Today, when you visit this address, the venue is full of fancy buildings with some of old structure, invigorating the old vibe. When you first think of Bangalore's nightlife, the image that pops into your head will usually pubs, cafe and of course the traffic jam that will get stuck in. For all the foodies at heart, the street food and popular restaurant in the city will fulfill all your late night food cravings. Just keep in mind that as per government rule, the pubs and restaurants will close at 1 am. If somebody tells you that Bangalore's nightlife is just sluggish, then they are wrong. The best way to enjoy the city is to pull you out on a silent night, to explore the city's glorious, diverse environment and to gasp in the chillness in the night air. Explore the hidden adventures of Bangalore's nightlife. If you are open to adventure, Then you can choose this place: Ramanagara night track, road trip to Nice Road, camp by the riverside of Manchanabale, Nandi Hills, etc. The rapid development in the city, influx of many vehicles from different parts of the country has resulted in heavy traffic. Also, the vehicle population is too high in Bangalore, of which bikes constitute a major part. Another reason is ever increasing population. Now I am in Koramangala. The left you can see the Forum Mall. The Forum Mall is one of the oldest full-fledged mall in Bangalore. After a few minutes of break in Forum Mall, I just left to my room. It's raining outside. Do you know, this cosmopolitan city was once naturally air-conditioned, having pleasant weather throughout the year, basically because of this greenery. At the same time, axing of numerous trees all over the city to make way for the modern infrastructure is quite sad to hear. So keep in mind that we are the last generation that we can save the environment. Thank you for watching the video and don't forget to subscribe my channel.